G, let G, V and E be a connected, undirected, weighted graph. Okay. W of UV, W of UV. Let this is small w. Okay. W of UV, W of UV denotes the cost or weight cost or weight to connect the U and V. Okay. The minimum spanning tree minimum spanning the minimum spanning tree of G of your given graph G is a subset. It is a subset T. T is a subset. So I have to put the subset sign. So T is a subset of E. It is a subset E of edges such that the subgraph. So what is your subgraph? Let the subgraph is G1. So G1, its number of vertices are V, but number of edges will be T instead of E. Is a connected acyclic, and the cost or weight W. So cost or weight W of T is, so sum of, so this will be summation. So it should be summation sign. So summation of W U comma V is minimized. It is minimized. Okay. E connects all the vertices. T connects all the vertices. So this is the definition of the minimum spanning tree. So let G is a graph, and we know that a graph consists of set of vertices, and the vertices are connected through the number of edges E. Okay, it is a connected, undirected and weighted graph. So it is connected, it is undirected and weighted graph. And let W denotes the cost, it denotes the weight. So let this is your U, vertex U, and this is your vertex V. Okay, and the cost is 50. Let the cost is 50. Okay, so W of UV, here W of UV is 15. This is the weight or cost. this graph may be directed or undirected. So if it is directed, then we can say that the cost or weight from node U to node V is 15. Let the transport fare from Howrah station to airport through AC50 is rupees 50. So if this is Howrah and this is airport, then the cost will be 50. Okay, cost or weight. If we connect these two junctions, Howrah station and airport, by a path, then the cost of the path is 50. Let AC50 takes rupees 50. Uber takes let 400. Okay. um, L238, there's a famous bus. It takes let rupees 15. Uber Moto, let it takes Uber Moto takes let rupees 60. Okay, so which one is minimum?
15.
50, 50 is minimum. So if we choose L238 instead of AC50 or Uber Moto, then the cost gets reduced for this particular path. Okay. So let W denotes the cost or weight to connect the vertices U and the vertices V. Okay. The minimum spanning tree. What is minimum spanning tree? Minimum spanning tree of a graph. It is a subset. It is a subset T that belongs that is a subset of E of edges such that in such a way that the subgraph. So minimum spanning tree of this given graph G is a subgraph. It is a subgraph. Okay. So it is a subgraph whose vertices are same. So spanning tree. First of all, what is the spanning tree of a graph? Spanning tree of a graph is a graph itself, but the number of vertices are same. The number of vertices they are same, but the number of edges are at least one less than the number of your original edges. It is a connected, so it is a connected one property. Second most important one is it should be your spanning tree should be acyclic, and as this is minimum, the term is written as minimum. That's why the cost or weight of the newly produced graph, the newly produced graph is G1. G1 is a spanning tree of the given graph G whose vertices are V and edges are E. So the cost or weight of the newly created graph is is it is summation of all pairs of UV that belongs to the newly created graph, which is minimized. I will explain with the example. So this is minimized, and T connects, and the T is the number of edge. It is the set of edges in the newly created graph. That is the spanning tree. We know that this is a minimum spanning tree. So this T connects all the vertices. Okay. So this is a definition of the spanning tree. Okay. So this is a graph. Okay. The graph is given A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So these are the vertices, and the weights are shown in 4, 8. So what is the weight for D2? What is the weight for D2's F?
7 plus 4.
D to F.
Oh, directly it's 14, but if we go around, then it will be 11. So that means
Yes,
this.
yes. So D to W of W within bracket D F, it is 14. So the graph is given. We have to find out the spanning tree of the graph. Then the spanning tree should be minimized. The weights should be minimized so that we can get the minimum spanning tree. To get the minimum spanning tree, there are two well-known algorithms, Prim's algorithm and Kruskal algorithm. Prim's and Kruskal. Very easy to find to find the minimum spanning tree of a given graph. Given graph, we can use two algorithms. So first one is the Prim's algorithm, and second one is the Kruskal Kruskal's algorithm. So this is your Prim's algorithm and Kruskal's algorithm. Prim's algorithm is called the vertex based algorithm. It is a vertex based algorithm, and Kruskal algorithm is a edge based algorithm. Okay. So to find the minimum spanning tree, we can use these two algorithms, Prim's and Kruskal. So the shaded paths, uh, A to B, then B to C, then C to I, C to F, C to D, D to E, F to G, and G to H. These shaded paths, how many shaded paths are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 shaded paths are there. These shaded paths can form your T. This can form your T. That particular T is a subset of the given edges E. So T is less than E. This is obvious. The new set of edges are less than the given set of edges, and in a such and in a such a way that the total weight is getting reduced. Total weight is getting reduced. So 4 plus 8 plus 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 9 plus 2 plus 1. So you can get the total weight 37. Okay. So this is the minimum spanning tree of the given graph. Up to this, any query? Please clarify.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
So basically, these Prim's and Kruskal, these two algorithms are used to find the minimum spanning tree of a given graph. Okay. Uh, Actually, for your information, these Prim's and Kruskal's algorithm, the merge sort and quick sort, binary search, these algorithms are the divide and conquer algorithms, right? Okay. But Prim's, Kruskal's, these are the greedy algorithm, greedy, lobhi, greedy algorithm. These are called the greedy algorithm. Just this is for your information. Greedy algorithm, why this is greedy? The definition of greedy algorithm is that the algorithm always tries to find out the local optimal, hope in the mind that I will definitely find the global optimal. This greedy algorithm may not be optimal with respect to the dynamic programming approach. So dynamic programming approach is dynamic. If we use the dynamic programming approach, then we can get the optimal solution of any problem. But greedy may not be produce the optimal solution. So this is just a greedy algorithm. Prim's and Kruskal, these algorithms are greedy. So this is just for information. You will learn the more details about greedy algorithm in the algorithm class. Okay. So first of all, we will start about the Kruskal's algorithm. So this is the Kruskal algorithm. Okay, line number 1 to line number 9. Is it visible to you? I will explain.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first, line number 1. Line number 1 is, so MST, the algorithm name is minimum spanning tree, MST hyphen Kruskal. Okay. And the arguments are the given graph G and the weight of the graph. Okay. You have to find out the minimum spanning tree of the given graph. So line number 1, A is a variable, A is set to null, 5. Okay. For each vertex V, small v, that belongs to the set of vertices of G. So V of G, actually this V of G denotes all vertices of your given graph G. Okay. So for each vertex, so you can use a for loop. So for I is equal to 1 up to the all vertices, you have to scan all vertices, because we know that in your minimum spanning tree there must be all the vertices, but the new set of edges may be one less than the given set of edges. So for each vertex V that belongs to V of G, so do the make set. Here we use the disjoint set data structure. So in case of disjoint set data structure, there are total 3 functions. First one is the make set, second one is the find set, and third one is the union. Total 3 operations are there in a disjoint set data structure. So this is out of scope. So just remember that things that in case of disjoint set data structure, there are total 3 operations: make set, find set, and union. Okay. So for line number 2, for each vertex V that belongs to set of vertices, all set of vertices, so do make set V. What do you mean by make set V? Actually, make set V, this returns this particular function whose argument is your small v. Okay, it returns this particular vertex. Every time it returns the vertex. Okay, now sort the edges of E into non-decreasing order by weight W. So line number 4, you have to sort all the edges. Of the given graph G in a non-decreasing order, basically in the ascending order, non-decreasing order by weight W. So line number 4, which sort is best? Any idea?
Which sort?
Yes, line number 4 basically it indicates you have to sort all the edges of the given graph by the weights. So which sort is efficient? At line number 4 we have to apply that. Yes, you can apply quick sort or merge sort. Why quick sort or merge sort is efficient than insertion sort, bubble sort, selection sort?
Sir, these are like divide the whole thing into some different sub arrays.
Yes.
So
Yes.
like the time complexity reduces.
Yes, the time complexity reduced. In case of bubble sort, selection sort, insertion sort, the complexity is order of n square, where n is the number of inputs. Okay, here n is the number of weights. But if we apply the merge sort or quick sort, then the order of n square is getting reduced by order of n log n. N log n is better than order of n square. That's why line number 4 you can apply easily the quick sort or merge sort. Okay. So up to line number 4, any query? Actually, disjoint set data structure is out of scope.
No, sir, no doubt.
So line number 5, for each edge UV that belongs to E, taking in non-decreasing order by weight, do if find set of U not belongs to find set of V, if line number 6 holds, then only you can add UV in the A. A is initialized to null. A is initialized to null. And then union U and V. Then union U and V. So what is make set V? There are total 3 operations: make set, find set, union. These are the 3 operations of a disjoint set data structure. So for disjoint set data structure, this is just out of syllabus, just for your information. Disjoint set data structure. Disjoint set data structure, total 3 operations are there. Total 3 operations. First one is the make set. Make set. Second one is the find set. And the third one is the union. Okay. So what do you mean by make set? Make set of any element, make set of any element. Let make set I. Make set I. So it returns the I, the element that are taking part in your algorithm. So make set I, make set A, so it returns A. Make set V, it returns V. Find set I. What do you mean by find set I? Find set I means the representing it returns, find set returns the representing element of I. So it returns the representing element of I. Actually representing element of I, that is basically the parent. Actually basically the parent. Okay. And union, what do you mean by union? Union of I and J. Union of I and J, that is just add I and J. Union of I and J means add I and J. So these are the total 3 operations in disjoint set data structure. Make set I, that returns the I, that returns I. Find set, that returns the representing element of I, that is it actually returns the parent of I. Okay. And union IJ, that is add I and J. So the main property of your spanning tree is that it is a connected and acyclic. So we should avoid the cycle at every step of our computation. This is the main idea. At every step, we have to remove the cycle. That's why we have to apply the find set function that comes from disjoint set data structure. Find set function, it actually returns the representing element of I. So let for example A, then B, C, D. Let this is 5, 1, 2, 3. So this is a graph. Okay. So this is the graph. Is it a cyclic graph or acyclic?
Acyclic.
Cyclic graph. Because B, C, D, this forms a cycle. B, C, D, this forms a cycle. So if we apply the Kruskal's algorithm, so this is your graph G. Now we have to apply the Kruskal's algorithm. So according to the Kruskal's algorithm, A is equal to phi. Then for each vertex V that belongs to set of vertex, make set V. Then sort the edges into non-decreasing order by weight. So first of all, sort the edges. So sort the edges. So you can get 1, then 2, okay, then 3, and finally 5. So this is the output of the sorting, right? Next, for each edge that belongs to your set of edges, taking into non-decreasing order by weight. So you have to take the edges from the given from the sorted array. Now, if find set U not is equal to find set V, then only you can add that particular edge in the A variable, A set. And finally, union U and V. So first of all, 1, 2, 3, and 5. This is sorted. So first one, we have to take this edge. So B to C. Okay. We are taking this. Next 2. So we are taking C and D. C and D. Can we take 3? Can we take this edge 3?
No,
No, sir.
no,
Why?
sir.
No, sir.
তো
Sir,
তিনটে নিলে তো
there's no
সাইকেল
need.
একটা তৈরি করবে তাহলে তো
Yes.
মিনিমাম স্প্যানিং হয় না
Because find set of your D and find set of B both are same. So what is the find set of B? Your find set of B is C. Your find set of D is C. These two vertices are connected by a edge 3. Now if we take this edge, then the representing parent of B. What do you mean by parent of B? We can choose parent of B as C. Let C is the parent of B. At the same time, C is connected to D. So we can easily say that C is the parent of D also. So if find set U not is equal to find set V, this is false for this case. U and V are connected. We are now going to connect U and V, taking from the edges E. In our example, the weight is 3. Okay, that is your edge is B and D. Here U is equal to B and let V is equal to D. Its find set are same. So we can't take this BD edge. And then we have to take last edge 5. So 5 is the last edge. So what is the minimum spanning tree of the given graph? You can draw this as in this way. So A, then B. A, B, this is your C, A, B, C, and this is your D. So can you find out the weight of the minimum spanning tree of the given graph? 8. Any query, please clarify.
No, sir.
I will explain with another example.
No, sir.
So, every time, first we have to sort the edges, and every time we have to take the edges that are taking in the non-decreasing order by weight. Now, line number 6, basically it checks whether there exists a cycle or not. If there exists a cycle, discard, otherwise take, otherwise add. Line number 7 means add this UV in A and union UV. Okay, so find out the spanning tree. Let the spanning tree is, I'm writing this. Let this is AB, A, B, C, D, C, and this is your D, A, B, C, D, and this is your H. Let this is your H, and this is your I. This is I, G. This is G, F. This is your F, and this is the last one is the E. Last one is E. So now we have to connect from A to B, from A to H. So from A to B, the weight is 4 and 8. So this is your 4. Next, B to C. B to C. So from B to C, the weight is 8. B to C, the weight is 8. Next one, C to D. This is 7. C to D, this is 7. This is 7. Next, D to E and E to F. D to E and E to F, 9, 10. This is your 9. This is your 10. 9, 10. And 14. This is 14. Okay. So this is your 14. This is 14. C to F. This is your C to F. This is 4. 4. And G to F, this is your 2. G to F, 2. Next, H to G, this is H to G. This is 1. This is 1. 11. This is your 11. And this is the 2. 2, and this is 7. This will be your 7. 2, 7, 2, and next one is 6. So is it clear? Just
Yes,
hold
sir.
Hold 1 second. Okay, so the graph is given to you. Okay, now So your first task is to, what should I do? So this is your graph. This is your given graph. You are asked to find out the minimum spanning tree of this given graph. So all the edges, all the vertices will be present same as the given graph. In your new graph, all the vertices are same as the given graph, but the number of edges are less than the given graph. So this is the spanning tree. And if the sum of weight is minimized, this is minimized, then we can say that your spanning tree is minimum spanning tree. Okay. So first of all, what should I do? Anyone, please? If we apply the Kruskal's algorithm is edge based. So what should I do? Anyone?
Firstly, delete all the like when we are going to the same place, we will delete the excess elements.
So first of all, you have to short all the edges. Short all the edges. So line number 4, short all the edges. Just short. So what is the shorting? If we apply the quick short, what is the output? First 1, then 2, 2. Next
4.
4.
4,
Yes, sir. 4.
4. Next
4 again.
Again 4.
4,
again 4. Okay, again 4. Then
7.
6,
7.
Oh, 6. Yeah, 6.
6,
1 second.
6. Next
7,
7.
7.
8.
7,
Again
again
7.
7,
Again 7.
8, again 8, 9,
9.
10, 11, and 14.
Please check it. 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 14. So line number 4 complete. According to line number 4, sort the edges into non-decreasing order by weight W. Okay. Now you have to choose the edges. So line number 5 to line number 8, you have to choose the edges from the sorted array and add them in such a way that there should not be any cycle. So first one is 1. So can you take 1?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So 1 is taken. 1 is taken. Next one is 2. Next one is 2. So which 2 should I take?
G to F.
Anyone. You can also choose C to I first. Okay, G to F. G to F. Okay, G to F. Next, again 2. So this is C to I. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next 4. Which 4 should I
A
take?
to B. A to
A to
B.
B.
Okay, A to B. You can also take C to F also.
F.
Next 4.
C to F.
So C2. If you have two same weight, the tie can be broken arbitrarily. Okay. C to F complete. Next 6. Next 6.
So we cannot take
I,
6.
6.
It will be a cycle.
Yes, we can't take this 6 because this forms a cycle. CIGF, this forms a cycle. Very good, Shorashesh. That's why line number 6, if find set U not is equal to find set V, that is find set of I and find set of G, find set of I, find set of I. So we can imagine C as the parent of I. We can imagine this. C is connected to I. So find set of I, it can return C. At the same time, find set of G. We can also imagine C is the parent of G also, because C to F connected, F to G connected. So find set of G, it is also C. So find set of I and find set of G, these are connected. That's why if we connect I and G, then it will form a cycle. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we can't take these 6. Next one is 7. Next one is 7. Can you take the 7?
C to D.
C to D. Okay, C to D. So C to D complete. C to D complete. Next 7. I to H.
Again cycle হয়ে যাচ্ছে তো ওটা
হচ্ছে না cycle. We can take that.
Can we take that?
হচ্ছে, yes.
হচ্ছে সাইকেল হচ্ছে ওটা হবে না
So find set,
CIHGF.
yes.
সি যদি প্যারেন্ট হয় তাহলে হবে না
CIHGF. This is a cycle. So find set of I and find set of H are same. We can also take C as the parent of I. At the same time, H, parent of H is C. We can also say that because H and G are connected, G and F are connected, F and C are connected. So C is, it can be imagined C as the parent of H. So find set of I and H are same. So we can't take I and H. Okay, right? So this
Yes,
7
sir.
is cancelled out. Next one is 8. So which 8?
বি টু সি
B to C. Okay, B to C. B to C is taken. Next one is again 8. So which 8? A to H. Can you take A to H?
No, we can't take, no?
No, sir.
নো স্যার
Because A, B, C, F, G, H, it forms a big cycle. So that's why, that is find set of A and find set of H are same. So we can't take this 8. Okay. Next one is 9. So 9. Which 9? We can take
ডিই
DE. So we can take DE. Okay. Next one is 10. So which 10?
We
Can you
can't take.
ইএফ
No.
Because F, C, D, E, this forms a cycle. So omit this 10. Next one is 11. Can you take this 11?
No, sir.
নো স্যার
Because again it forms a cycle. That's why delete this 11. Next one is 14.
We can't
We
take
can't
that.
take.
Because this C, F and D, this forms a cycle. So again we can't take this 14. So what is the final spanning tree? The final spanning tree is that A to B, B to C, C to I, okay, C to F, F to G, G to H, G to H, C to D, and D to E. So all the vertices are scanned. All the vertices of your given graph, these are scanned. These are taken. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, all the vertices are scanned taken, but the number of edges are less than the number of original given graph. And you can find out the weight. So what is the weight? What is the weight of the MST? Can you find out? Any idea?
$37.
37.
37.
Yes, 37. So any queries?
No, sir.
No,
This is, yes. Any question?
No, sir, clear.
Okay. So this is the
No, sir.
Kruskal's algorithm from line number 1 to line number 9, and this is the description of the process. So at figure A, we are taking 1. At figure 2, number B, we are taking this edge. Okay. So in this way, the spanning tree grows. In your exam, you can just write. You can explain in this way also. You need not write all the pictures. Okay.
Okay, sir.